join us today because I'm doing it so late. When I got home from work a half an hour ago, ate dinner, and I just want to make a basket type bowl really fast. So we're going to try to do like a half hour because I'm operating on 28% battery and I don't have a wire to charge. Half hour project here. We're going to make a basket bowl. Not a basketball, a basket bowl. Sorry my head's cut off, but I felt like it was more important that you see what I'm doing than my face. Who cares about my face? Okay. I think this is a good chunk. So we're going to try to move lightning speed today. Lightning speed, y'all. Okay. Got my roller. Start off thumping on this clay, getting it a little flatter. Okay, there, that's good enough. And now we're going to roll it out. I need to move this, it's kind of in the way. I'll just put it up here. There. Yesterday's stream we did more glazing, and I wanted to do a stream where we actually made stuff. So this is going to be a quick half hour. Very productive stream. Because I need to fill the kiln with more stuff so that it's full. I don't want it to be like half empty when I go to fire it because that's just a waste of energy. Not about that. There we go. And I'm purposely rolling the clay out really long and narrow because I'm going to make a bunch of strips and then weave them together. Let's flip it over. Okay. Almost done rolling it out. Okay. I think I might turn it sideways now. Because why not? This could be just a little more even on the sides. We'll see if we can manage that. There we go. I'm going to do the other side. Okay, there, we got a nice slab of clay. Kind of looks like a giant tongue. Now I'm going to spray it. And we're going to smooth it out. This helps keep it more elastic when you go to build with it. Now normally I have music playing, but I wanted to just hop in the studio really quick. So this is very spontaneous live stream today. We're just going to do a quick half-hour project. Weaving a clay basket. Okay, flip it over, do the other side. But how's everyone's day? How are you doing? If you drank water today, all that important stuff. My little air conditioning unit going on me. I appreciate it because it's like 86 degrees and humid right now. Okay. Now we're going to cut this clay into some strips so that I can get to weaving. We're making a ceramic basket. Here we go. I'm using some paint stir sticks. Trying to line them up. I'm tempted to use, I have another one that's a little wider. Should I use the wider one? I don't know, it's a small. I want to keep them kind of small. There, my brain figured it out. Now I gotta, there we go, okay. Now we slice and dice. slide this down a wee bit. There we go. Okay, now the other side. We're almost done with our first strip, you guys. Yay! Okay. Make sure the clay is off it. It slices way smoother if you don't let any clay get on it. There we go. Nice and smooth. Okay, I'm gonna lift these up. I'm gonna take off the excess and just roll it up because we don't need this. This is useless. It's not useless. We will use it for another project later. And we're just gonna set that aside. Okay, we got one strip down. So many to go. Let's see. On to the next line. Trying to line it up with the one I already did, so it's just like less cutting to do. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna start over at this end. That one was a little messy at the one end. That's a me problem. And then we'll do another row. Now it's like gets a little easier because it's just one after another, which is nice. Just keep plugging along. There we go. Okay, we got 4 rows now. On to the 5th one. Trying to be very careful about lining it up so we have nice straight lines. There we go. And another row. Okay, and I think I might be able to get one more, not a full length one, but you know, it can still be useful. Let's see here. Again, trying to line it up nicely. Just got clay on my arm. Doesn't matter, I'm showering after this. Because I'm done for the day after this. A little crooked at the end. That's okay. There. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 strips. Love that. And on this last one, I'm actually going to cut it, trim it down, so it's a straight edge. Okay, let's scoop this last little bit of clay that I had there. There. Okay, now the part where I can actually sit down and work. Okay, so we've got our strips of clay. I'm going to use this foam wreath as a mold to just set my clay into as we work. But I want to make these around the right length. So it looks like they need to be almost right down the center. Is that like the center? Yes, fabulous. Okay. Now we get to weaving. Oh, I need my signature on this. I'm gonna flip it over. Put my little name on it. Perfect. Yep, that's awesome width. Flip her back over. And we're gonna start the weaving process. Yay! I'm gonna take this piece over here. Yes. Yes? Or do I want to use longer pieces? Is this my longest piece? Yes, I'm going to set this one aside. This is going to be the center piece. We're going to start with these ones. I should probably just do a crisscross pattern to start with. Right in the dead center. Setting some of these aside so I have more space to work. Okay, I'm going to grab this one. Set it in the middle. And we're going to score it right in the center. And I'm going to do the same in the center here. On the back side. And then we're going to spray. That makes it more sticky. Flip it over. Press it there. Fabulous. Okay, we're gonna do two more rows, I think. And I think I'm gonna try to make the rows a row apart, so it's more of like almost like a colander, so it has space. Or do I want to weave it tight? No, I think I want to do it more like a artsy fartsy basket that has space in between. Yeah, that's the plan. So I'm gonna do one length and I'm gonna mark it. Where's my little marker? Mark that line. Mark it over on the other side. Do I want that wide of a space though? I feel like that's too wide. It's about like 2 fingers. See, now I think that's a little better. Okay, we're going with that. See, sometimes you gotta just eyeball it. It doesn't need to be a perfect measurement. You start to learn. Okay, we're gonna do the back of this one. And spray it down. And attach it. There we go. Row 2. Oh, that should be attached on the other side, shouldn't it? We already messed up. Awesome. Glad I caught it now. I'd rather catch it now than later. I'll just flip this over. It's no big deal. And I'll smooth this back out. And look, it's like nothing ever happened. But I will, however, pick this up slightly, flop it over, place it here, scratch and score it here a little bit, and place it, and we're going to attach it on this side. There. Perfect. All better. No big deal. Hello! Oh my gosh, you're in Italy. I'm Maltese. I'm like your neighbor. I live in America, but I am Maltese, so. I don't speak any Maltese, though. I really want to learn it. So if you know any Maltese, throw it at me. Maybe I can learn today. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Can you see what I'm working on? Let me tilt this down a little further. There. Hopefully you can see a little better. We're weaving a ceramic basket. Let's see. I'm going to take this piece next, I think. Yes. That's a good length. I'm trying to do this in like half an hour because my battery's dead or dying. I'm at 16%. and I don't have a wire, so. Plus, it is late. I'm doing this after getting home from work, so I really just want to get it done as quickly as possible. Okay, do I want to do another row? I have 3 here. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5. Math is hard. I guess I could do 1 more row, and then I would have. There. Hopefully that was just a weird glitch. Are we good? Yes, we are still good. Okay, sorry. My alarm went off. I think I'll add 1 more. 1 more. We're gonna do 1 more, and we'll do the short one over here. This one will go over. Okay. Where do I want to do this? Here? Yes. There we go. Okay, now we're going to work on these rows. Sorry, that was in the way. Do a couple of those long ways. I'm going to set this here. Okay, we're going to do this one next. So, I'm going to just set this aside for my brain. So if this one was on the top, the next one needs to go on top. And then this one will have to go on the bottom. That one goes on top. And then this one goes again on the bottom. Okay, fabulous. And now we're going to take this over, and I'm going to kind of line it up where it will need to go. So this needs to be on the top here, and on the top here, and then on the bottom, and then on the bottom. Okay, awesome, fabulous, love it. We're cooking with gas now. Spray those. Pull these a little further back so we can get this a little closer. Press it down. And then take it over. Two rows. Yay. It's working now. Okay, on to the next one. So this one, it needs to go over. And this one needs to go over. And these ones stay on the bottom. Maybe I should make myself work with a time limit like this more often. Okay, so it's going to go here. And then this one will be on the bottom. And then here it's on the top. And then this one is on the bottom. There we go. Okay, now I spray. And we slide it up. I pull these a little bit further. And we connect. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy with how this is turning out. Okay. I'm going to do another row over on this side, I think. Yes. So these need to go under and these need to go over. Sometimes I have a hard time selling my pottery because I want to keep it for myself. And this is going to be one of those items that I'm going to want to keep for myself. Okay, we're going to take this, line it up pretty well, nice and even. Yes, okay, we're going to do the bottom here. Top here, and then on the bottom here, and on the top here. There we go. Nice. Okay, time to spray and connect. Okay, now let's test the size. Ooh, it's like the perfect size, you guys. I love when that happens. Okay, using my big smooth brain. I think I'm gonna place it in the mold. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna pick you up so you can see what we've done. I've wove some clay. And now we're gonna try to pick it up somehow. No idea how, and place it on this. Do I have a board? I don't really need the board. I just need to get this right onto here. Okay. This is going to be very challenging, needless to say. I should have made this on a board that I could flip it over onto. That's called not thinking ahead. Because this board is kind of too big for me to flip it. I could try. I don't think I can manage that. Okay, it's 9:07 and I want it to be done around 9:15. Okay, it's working. I'm gonna keep this hand here. I'm gonna put this in front of me. Everyone hold your breath. Deep inhale. Ooh. Ah, it fell through. Oh, we have breakage. We have breakage, everyone. Panic. Panic. Okay. Okay. I can work with this. I can fix this. I need to push it a little further over that way. Okay. Not too bad. We're going to sit down and we're going to breathe. I guess I can keep it here and maybe add another row there. I do have a strip to do a row. Should we do that? Yes, first I need to reattach this part. Okay. There. That is fixed. Beautiful. Okay. I'll bring you over so you can see. We almost have a basket. I'm going to pick this up, I think, and put it on my rotating platform. It It's not like a wheel, it's more like a Lazy Susan. I think I'm gonna have to add this row first before I do that, or else it's not gonna stick, because it's overlapping enough everywhere else, just not there. There we go. Okay, so this one's gonna go under. This one goes over. And that one goes under again. And this one goes over. Okay. Line that up. Get a good spray. And bring it in. Go. Almost done with this. Yay! Fabulous. Oop, my battery is on 10% now. Should I just leave this to dry overnight? That is what I'm trying to decide. I think I have it pretty centered on the disc. Ooh, I bet I can slide this right off onto this board. If I line it up. Big smooth brain. We did it, you guys. Okay. Now, how do I want to finish this? Like, because it needs to be more finished, more polished, so to speak. Pull it a little bit this way without pulling it apart. Oop, that was a bad plan on my part. You know what? I think I have to give in and cut this off. Because it's just too weak there. That feels like a fail, but it is what it is. I guess I could maybe leave it rectangular even. That could be cute. Maybe. I feel like that's kind of becoming a vibe. And then maybe I need... Do I need another row? That's what I'm trying to figure out, if I need another row. think I do need another row over here, and I'm just gonna steal it from this one that fell apart. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So this one needs to go over, this one it needs to go under, and this one it needs to go under. This is my second try, second attempt. The first one I didn't let it dry long enough and it blew up in the kiln. So everyone wish me luck because we need it. I'm gonna smooth this out before. We attach it. There we go. Trying to figure it out. I'm using all of my brain cells right now. And I'm on 7% battery. Okay, we are figuring this out, you guys. Where did I do it? Okay. Now I see why people don't do this. This is really hard. Ooh, it's working. It's coming together now, kind of like on its own. This one's coming around and underneath. Yes. Probably should have rolled out the clay like a little thicker maybe. To trim this one down at an angle so we can sneak it in there behind. It's working, you guys. You see that? I'm blowing my own mind today. Okay, now to work on this side. This needs to go underneath. Could move this a little bit over there, but it's kind of stuck too much. Might need to... I need to like move it a little bit, but like I'm afraid to. Yeah, I'm a little afraid to. We have some breakage, which I might be able to mend right now with this piece. The clay needs to be a little less soft. I think it's like just slightly too soft. I think that's the issue I'm running into. go, putting that little piece in there. Losing my mind a little bit. Everyone breathe for me, because I cannot breathe. I'm holding my breath. We're on 4% battery. Almost done. Pulling this out of the way. It's broken off anyway. And I'm going to kind of push this down and push this in. Trim this. It's not beautiful. It is not pretty. It's kind of ugly right now. Okay, I think we have a little basket. This was a humbling project. Okay, I'm on 2% battery, so it's gonna die soon. So we are going to trim this and lightly cover it and just forget about it. We're gonna trim these long pieces so they're flush with the rest of the basket. And we'll worry about smoothing it out another day, probably tomorrow. I think I'm being actively bit by a mosquito right now. But yeah, I think that wraps up the live stream today. It was a little short one, apologies, but I just wanted to hop on because we were trying something new, see how it turned out. And I think it turned out kind of cool. Don't know if I'm going to sell this. I might just keep it for myself because it didn't turn out perfect. But it was a good experiment, you know? Okay. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the pottery live stream. Here's what we made. Little basket I will show you before I log off. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. We made a little basket, isn't that cool? And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see ya when I see ya. Bye you guys. Lovely day. See you. Bye.